you guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing today. I got quite a few requests. I got quite a few requests over the last few months to do a blue smoky eye, which I guess I've never done on my channel. I know a lot of people say if you have blue eyes, you shouldn't wear blue eyeshadow. I don't really believe in those rules of color when it comes to eyeshadow and makeup in general. I think you should just wear whatever color makes you happy. And someone asked me, actually 2 people asked me to use Makeup Geek's Peacock eyeshadow in a makeup tutorial, which I have, and I don't think I've ever used it. So I decided to do a blue smoky eye with Peacock. So this is my take on a smoky eye. It's a little bit smokier underneath the lower lash line rather than on top. So just figured that I would go for something a little bit different. And then we have like an iridescent shimmery blue-green inner corner highlights. So I'm just gonna hop right into it. If you guys wanna know how to do this, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm gonna start out with my brows, which is what I always do. I just like to start with the brows before the eyes. And I'm taking this Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in chocolate, and I'm going to use the lighter color in the duo to do the first half of my brow, and then I'm just going to fill in the tail area with the darker color. Now I'm just going to grab some MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm going to take this on a little concealer brush and just apply this to my lid all the way up to my brow. I have had this paint pot for like 2 years, and it still has not even like hit pan. It's amazing. I love it. So I pretty much always set my lid with a eyeshadow color that matches my skin tone, so I'm going to take my Tartelette 2 palette and just take this guy right here. And I'm just going to apply this with a fluffy flat brush by Suva Beauty. So I'm going to be using primarily Makeup Geek shadows for the bulk of this look, so I'm going to go into Unexpected, this taupey gray color right here. And I'm taking this on a Smith 247, it's a little small blending brush. I'm just going to take this into the crease and blend it out using small circular motions. And I'm blending it upwards a little bit outside of the crease, so almost up to that eye socket area. For the lid color, I'm going to use Peacock by Makeup Geek, which was requested for me to use. And I'm going to take this on the Smith 253. And I'm just going to apply this to my lid using small patting motions. This shadow isn't super pigmented, so I need to layer it up a bit, so I did about 2 layers. I don't think I've actually ever used this color before, but it's actually really pretty once you build it up to the opacity that you like. I'm going to grab a little bit more of Unexpected on my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this right into the crease just to further blend those 2 colors together. And then rather than darken up that outer V area with like a smoky black intense dark color, I'm just going to take this black eyeshadow, which is Corrupt, and I'm just going to smoke this along my lash line. So it's going to be kind of like a thick liner. And I'm just taking this on an angled brush and just stamping it along, and then I'm also switching to a flat Smith brush just to get into the inner half of my eye where it's a smaller area to work in. And then these are the types of lashes I'm going to be applying today. I'm so bad and I don't know the names of these or who they're by because I have this terrible habit of taking off my lashes at night and not putting them back in their container. So if I figure it out, I will list it down below. If you can look at these tweezers and tell me that they're not the cutest tweezers you've ever seen in your entire life, I honestly just don't think I can trust you as a human being. Okay, so my eye makeup is going to look really crazy for the next few minutes until I'm done with my foundation. I like to do the top lid and then my foundation and concealer and everything, and then go back down to the lower lash line and finish blending up here. So just deal with this for a couple minutes. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation. It was just kind of a random purchase, but it ended up matching my skin perfectly and I love the finish of it. So if you guys want me to do like an in-depth review on this foundation or something like that, let me know. I just haven't really heard much about this foundation, like on YouTube or Instagram or anything like that. I never really see anyone using it, which is surprising to me because I think it's a really great foundation. Oh, and I'm using my Real Techniques face sponge. I think I'm starting to like this sponge almost more than my beauty blender. It's just really nice. After my foundation's on, I'm going to take Maybelline Master Conceal, and this is in the shade 10 Fair. And I'm just going to apply this in this general area right underneath my eyes. I'm just going to take whatever's left over and bring it a little bit down the bridge of my nose, down here around my nostrils where it gets a little bit red, and then on these spots. It's funny because when this comes out of the tube, it looks like it's going to be too dark for my skin or like really orange, but it's really not. Once you blend it out, it's actually pretty light. Going in with Air Spun, and this is in Naturally Neutral. I'm just dipping the sponge into it. And you guys know this is how I like to set my under eye concealer. I don't think I can go one video without getting product in my hair. And I'm not applying this all over my face, I'm just really concentrating it wherever I put some extra concealer and wherever I crease more throughout the day. So that would be my laugh lines and a little bit up here. And that's about it. So moving on to contouring, and I'm taking my NYX HD Taupe Best contour ever. Go get it if you haven't already. I've talked about this like a million times. What are you doing? Go get it. And I'm going to take this on an angled Frailest Cosmetics brush. And I'm just going to work this right into the hollows of my cheekbones. And I'm holding the brush right almost at the bristles just so I have a better control of where the contour is actually going to be going. And then I'm just going to bring this up to my temple and forehead area. I like to connect it up here and just make sure that there's an even amount of warmness and contour around my face. And then just dust a little bit underneath my jawline. I don't know if this ever happens to you guys when you're contouring your hairline, but I always get the blush or contour or whatever it is into my baby hairs, and then it makes them lighter than the rest of my hair. Even though, I mean, let's be honest, my roots have been coming in for like 3 months. I feel like I haven't used this Anastasia Starlight Illuminator in a while, so I'm just going to use that today as a highlight. I'm going to take it on a Smith 232. I normally use a fan brush, but that one I just cleaned so it's still wet. And I mean, I've just found that you can use big blending brushes and it works just the same. I'm just going to add a little bit of blush, and I'm going to take this Eve Pearl Sweet Cheeks Blush Trio. This isn't my favorite blush that I have, but it was just right in front of me, so I think I'm going to take mostly this light pink and a little bit of that darker pink. So I'm going to move on to the lower lash line now, and I'm going to go back in with Peacock, and I'm going to take it on the Real Techniques shading brush. I'm just going to blend this all the way across my lower lash line, and I'm going to make sure that I get it and connect it up to that upper lid color as well. And then I'm going to take this tiny little Cosette blending brush, it's the S185. I'm just going to run this really lightly along the lower edge of that peacock that we just put down. And then I'm going to take this flat 212 brush by Smith, and I'm just going to use this to take Corrupt, which is that black, and I'm just going to apply this up near my lower lashes and just drag it in about 2/3 of the way into my eye. I'm going in with my Urban Decay Perversion Glide On Eye Pencil, and I'm going to use this to line my waterline and then my tight line as well. And then I'm just going to pop some mascara on really quick to my lower lashes. For the inner corner of my eyes, I'm actually going to take this lightest color right here called Charmer from the Tartelette 2 palette, and I'm just going to place it into my inner corner using my pinky. And then I'm going to take Sugar Pill Lumi because I basically want to use this any chance I can get. It's amazing. It's like a blue and green iridescent pigment. And I'm just going to apply this right over that highlight that we just put in the inner corner. And then as far as the lips go, I couldn't decide between a black and a nude, but then I just decided to go for a nude because Ofra Cosmetics came out with a new lip color which is called Dubai. And I'm first outlining my lips with the Ofra Mauve lip liner, and then I'm just going to fill in with this liquid lipstick. It's just a really nice light nude, and I feel like lighter lip colors go best with dark eyes. Alright you guys, so that is it for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you to you guys who requested a blue smoky eye. You know who you are. I always look for your guys' requests for me to do certain looks, so if you want to tweet me, go through my Instagram and comment on certain pictures that I have that you want me to do a tutorial on, or just comment down below here on YouTube and let me know what you want to see next. I always go through your comments and try to figure out what I should do next. Alright guys, so I will have everything that I use listed down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!